Yo, what's on? What's going on, everybody? What's poppin'? What's all of that? What's going on, you guys? You guys are straight. Hopefully, you guys are good, right? Before we start this video, I just asked you to do these couple things: like, share, comment, subscribe, all of these things. I do appreciate that. That definitely helps the channel. I would be a fool to tell you guys not to do that if it didn't, because it does help the channel. You know what I mean? So I do want to remind that if you feel like I'm not, because I at first I was like, I don't really want to manipulate y'all to do that, but at the same time, if y'all don't know it helps the channel, I'm just letting you guys know it definitely helps getting this information across to a lot more people being a lot more, just I want to help people, be a little bit more conscious of what's going on in the world. You know what I mean? Be more conscious of what with certain people, what to look out for with certain people, so you avoid the drama, avoid the nonsense. Because nobody deserves to not have peace. You know what I mean? So that's just an introduction to this video for you guys. I don't really mention too much in my introduction, but my name is Micah. If y'all come across on this video and don't really check the channel name, but yeah, my name is Micah. I pretty much just, give a little wisdom and all that. Like, you feel me? Just give my everyday wisdom. You know what I mean? That's pretty much what I do. That's in a nutshell. I feel like it doesn't get more creative than that. Just keeping it simple. Simplicity is key when you want a longevity. You know what I mean? And I know that I was a little wrong. You know what I'm saying? Give me credit for that. Give me credit. But yeah, consistency is definitely key. And also do what you love, because I'm telling you, you're better off doing something you love for 50 years than doing something you hate for a day. Because this ain't nothing worse than time wasting. Now I understand, you got jobs. Let me tell you something, right? A job is supposed to be temporary, right? Do what you gotta do. For my guys out there, invest in your women. If you wanna, you know what I'm saying, really strive and all that, for my fellas, or for my females, invest in your partner. And what does that mean? Like, if you truly love her, you will want to see her grow. If you truly love him, you want to see him grow. So if you guys have this commitment where one goes to work and one handles the paper to the other one grows the establishment or whatever they want to get into, then when you leave that job and they're handling that's how couples used to do it back in the day. The man used to go to work or whatever, and now it's changed. Now women can do these things as a man can. So I just tell you guys, if you guys are in this thing where you're like, well, we both have to work, fine. Sometimes it's possible you both don't have to work. Maybe you gotta cut your children some. Maybe you can't. Maybe you might not be able to go to Disney every year. So I'm saying you might not be able to go to Disney World and to amusement parks and stuff. But for the cost of freedom, I would give that up. I mean, like, for real, like, you know what I mean? So a lot of times we feel like we have to do two-parent household work. No, we don't. We can make it work. You know what I mean? You can definitely, even if the guy or the girl goes ahead and works 60 hours a week and just a few the check up, just so you can get up out of them situations where, like I tell you, a 9 to 5 is not about working for 20, 30 years. If you feel like that, and you feel like, oh, money that tight, then I don't know what to tell you guys. I do know what to tell you guys, but it ain't gonna be pretty. You need to just give up whatever it is that you have that's keeping you locked in that job. I'm being real. You know what I'm saying? Because taking care of a kid don't take 6 figures. It don't. Food don't take 6 figures. I know what y'all thinking, but it don't. It don't. So there's ways. Let's not make excuses for our decisions, man. There's definitely ways to get up out of your situation. Because it's not supposed to last forever. Luckily for me, I was fortunate enough to have the mentality to navigate through a job. Well, apply for a job for resources and stuff, but once you work there, forget about the money. Because that only comes once a day. You work there for a whole month or a whole week. It only coming that one day out of the week or that one day out of the month. And then coming no more than that. Or you might get paid every day or whatever, but I'm just saying that's a payday or whatever. But I mean, if it works for you, I don't look at it as a 9 to 5 anymore. If that position works for you, to me it's no more a 9 to 5. To me it's more about you just do your thing at that point. Because if you're working like a Uber Eats and you're like, yo, I'm good, I'm straight. That's a career choice. At that point you can move up in ranks. You're happy. It's not a 9 to 5. It's only a 9 to 5 when you're miserable. Clear your mind. People, clear your mind. Listen, when you're walking in that mall, you're walking in that shop, don't be thinking about the future or the past. Let that go. Let's focus on right now. Let's start our mind so we can focus on the present. You at that water park. You think you're worrying about your job, what's going on in your workspace? No. So treat your life that way. When you at that water park, you are not worrying about what Sally ate for lunch. So treat your life that way and you'll be a lot happier. Next one you have is assess the situation. Talked about this just now regarding the job situation. We have so much excuses we give to ourselves. So I have kids, I have this, I have that. Listen, you can assess the situation. You can most definitely say, okay, what is it that I could do is going to benefit me? Do some yoga. I don't know what it is. I don't care what it is. Do some yoga. Read some books. Do something. Figure out something. Look on YouTube. Something. You know what I mean? Are you good at him? Are you watching TV? Well, get up out of that habit. Get online. Look up something. Look up a different job, different career choice. Apply for a different job while you go and have the lunch break. Something's gotta change because we can't keep living in the same exact cycle. You know what I mean? I thought that too. I thought I should just stay at my next job and then do YouTube, but I was like, no, because you know what's crazy? I woke up late. I don't wake up late because I work on YouTube, but I woke up around like 8 o'clock. Now, if I was still working at my regular job, which makes 8:30, I would have been late, no breakfast, and I couldn't do no YouTube. So I had to make a decision to, give up all of that to do this journey. I want you guys to do the same. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? So assess the situation, what you got going on, right? Go deeper. Hey, there's always room for growth and there's always room for improvement. There's situations that we feel like, oh, like I said, we've done enough. You can always find a little. Now, if Spirit's telling you guys to go deeper, you haven't done enough. I understand that sometimes we're like, I'll tell you right now, I did enough working out for this morning. I'm good. I did my routine straight. But if Spirit wants me to go deeper, then I will go deeper. I will talk more about subjects. This came off for you guys as well. So y'all need to make sure confirmation. Y'all heard that plan. Everything's taking off. That means you're taking off. Listen. And we have revealed what needs to be seen. But let's go back to the deeper thing. Go deeper came off for you guys. So that means you guys need to go within yourselves to bring out more of whatever it is that you're trying to bring into this world. Whatever physical thing you're trying to seek, whatever materials you're trying to gain in this world, well, we need to bring out just as much energy, or if not more energy than those materials. We have revealed what needs to be seen. Whether it be fake love, fake family members, or whatever, hey, you need to nip all that in the butt, and you battle crying alone than being happy around the people that want to see you cry. You see what I'm saying? You're way better crying alone, struggling alone, than being around fake people that wish to see you cry. Heard that again. You're better off crying alone, struggling alone, and being around a lot of fake people that want to see you cry. Listen. Apply that. Y'all see the red flags in people. I'm not telling y'all to your mama, your daddy, and what. I'm not telling you to be like, yo, turn your back on them, all that. You ain't got. First of all, you're not obligated to help people that didn't help you. Number one, and number two, you do not have to avoid them. You don't have to do all that. Oh, I'm walking away. I'm not gonna speak to them. You can hire and buy him I spoke on this in my last video. You can hire and buy him like if you go to a boat place. How much times you guys go to a boat shop? That's the whole purpose of going to a boat shop, so you can do it once every few times. They're not gotta be a corner store friend anymore. They're not gotta be your buddy and all of that. No. I love that analogy, because that's true. I go to a boat shop probably once every blue moon, but I'll go to a corner store or the regular gas station damn near every day. So apply that to people. Apply that to situations. Reveal what needs to be seen with you in these situations. Don't hold it. Don't hold it to yourself. Like, actually tell yourself, listen, okay, this is what's going on. This is what's going on. Okay, cool. For real, like, one thing about this channel, I'm not about to do all that sugarcoat. I'm about to tell you guys how it is. Be real. Spirit wants you guys to be real. That's what came out for you. Be real. Be authentic with yourself. I just had a reading the other day, or not the other day, previously just now, where it stated that someone that doesn't know fakes someone that don't know real will buy fakes, and that's not related to sneakers or materials. That's just in general. If you don't know a fake person, you're gonna think the real, and they're gonna mess you up. So be real within yourself. Be authentic. You know, we all have our own little supporters in this world. That's like we are all destined to our own little supporters. There's no point in pretending to be somebody we're not just to please people that we don't really want to. We don't really want the support anyway. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's no point in that. Okay, next one we have for you guys is forgive. Forgiving is not for the other person. I know we often think, we get confused. We think that, oh, I forgave you, you're lucky. No, that's not why we forgive people. We forgive people so that we can clear out their outer. Because right now, we keep that animosity towards that person or that's how we're right. Anyway, that disruption or that irritation of that person in our brain and in our soul and our heart, all that does is they're living in our heart, our mind, our body, our soul, rent free. You know what I'm saying? You don't even get to stay where you're at, mortgage free or rent free or bill free. So why you gonna let somebody else do it to you? You feel me? So forgive them for you, not for them. Forgive, forget. I ain't saying forgive and be like, oh yeah, good. That's why it's not for them. You're not forgiving them for them. Because if you was forgiving them for them, you go back and hang around with them and act like it's cool because you're saying to yourself, I forgave them because I forgave them for them. No, you forgive for you. So that means that, okay, I forgive this person because I don't want to have to think about them. I don't want to have to reminisce on their situation. I will reflect. I'm not a hypocrite. I'll tell you guys, I will think about the past and all of that will pop up in my head to remind me not to mess with them anymore. But I'm not about to carry that burden. So when I see them, it ain't no, man, you remember what happened to you. I'm not about to bring that up. I'm be like, yo, cool. Now, if they bring that up, it's a different story. Then we can hash it out. But I'm not about to bring all that up when I've got so much other better things going on in my life. You know what I'm saying? So forgive for them. Forgive for you, not for them. You see what I'm saying? What else you got for the spirit? Yeah, y'all getting the real deal on this channel. I've learned to just be authentic, be my authentic self. I'm not about to be up here talking straight negative, but I can strap that into positivity. For example, like training, right? I do training twice a day, every day. Let's get it. I feel like it's natural. That's just me personally. You don't have to do that, but that's me. Now, some days I don't want to do it, but I understand. I designed this lifestyle because I know that this lifestyle is gonna make me a better individual. I'm always focused, always minding my own business. I ain't got no beef, no issues with nobody. I don't even get involved with certain people that have beef with certain people. I don't do that. I don't want that drama on my plate. I'm sorry, I don't. It leads to nothing but death and prison. No, I don't want to do all that. I'm sorry. Feel me? So go for it. It's your next match that came out for you guys. So whatever it is that you're thinking about, go for it. You might even have to have that person in your corner. I remember when I was like working somewhere and my wife, like, she was like, yo, what are you doing? Like, you feel me? Like I tell you, I don't know if I said in this video, I forgot, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I said invest in your peoples or whatever, invest in your relationship, but invest in it, like, support each other. Because she was like, yeah, I could do all this. Like, and I was even crazy because I was even looking back. I remember I was looking back when I was old text, and it's just crazy how our relationship turned up like that. Like, she was like, yo, I got you, like, you feel me? You ain't gotta do that anymore. You can focus on what you love, and that's the thing. Cause I don't be seeing for her, because we do it vice versa. We treat each other the same. She's like, that's how you want. So go for it. If you have somebody in the corner that's telling you to go for it, and they got you, go for it. Go for that new position. Go for whatever it is. It don't even have to be you have anybody in your corner. It could just be you by yourself and gotta struggle and all of that. But hey, make it work, make it happen, do something. If this video is motivation to you, let me know in the comments so I know I felt like I did something. But yeah, I know I'm doing something anyway, regardless. I know I'm getting confirmation. Whether you want to listen to it or not, I'm receiving this confirmation. Last one we have for all of us, because I do a reading for the Hill Journal, which included myself, breathe through the tension. We so often forget to just relax in the process of the making, that we feel like we got to stress out in the process of it. I don't know where I heard this quote. I don't know, but I thought about this. They say a poor man gets paid to work, a rich man gets paid to think. Rich man probably go through the most stressful mind-blowing situations because they got so much to lose, right? And but yet they seem so calm and collected. Yet they're sitting up there with the coffee. It's not obviously it's not realistic, but I'm just saying this is like how every movie portrays a rich person. They're sitting up there with their coffee and they're looking. You see them, they're looking outside the blinds, looking at the ocean, so calm and relaxed. But yet they're about to lose $1 billion deal that could destroy the company, that could put him in a box. Like he could go from a mansion to a box on the street of LA or somewhere. I don't know. No disrespect to LA, but I'm just saying. So it's like, how is he so calm and collect? But he's living in the Beverly Hills, and his budget, he could lose his whole business off of one bad deal. They learn not to stress. That's why they say poverty is in your mind. You gotta learn these skills if you wish to develop wealth. And see, it's not just about having wealth. Scratch that. I could give you $1 million, and if you don't know how to control it, you will lose that $1 million in a day. You will spend it. It's only 500K times 2, but if a wise man takes $1 million, he knows how to triple that without doing demonic stuff to gain. Just triple it all for just honest work. Honest work. So it's about wisdom. It comes down to wisdom. Now, like I said, break the attention. You know why you man don't? It's the same reason why I potted. Like there's been numerous situations when you potted up there in the air, engine fails. There's nothing they can do. What are they gonna do? Panic? So what happens when they panic? They can't think straight, clearly. Like police panic. What happens? It goes haywire. We see what happens when people panic. But stop panicking about things you can't control. Just work through it. Take a breath. You gotta go outside for. I'm not no advocate, or I'm not somebody that's against smoking or pro smoking. But if you gotta go outside for a smoke, whatever, a bottle of water, and just tell your boys, look, I need a break. You as human, you is not a robot. You break down. Then what? So this just goes to show you guys, like, look, don't let that thing you're trying to achieve mess you up. You need to think clearly while you're on flight mode. Right now you're in the air. Your engine might have crashed a few times. So what you need to do, you need to properly say to yourself, listen, I need a little break here and there. I need to take my time. Sometimes when I'm running every day, it hurts. You bad boys get tight, but guess what? That means I'm not out here trying to go fast. I'm pacing myself. I'm jogging. I ain't even sprinting the hill way. I'm jogging. Because I'm still getting it done, but I'm getting it done on my time. Just like a job. Don't let your boys overwork you. I just saw a video where this guy fell asleep behind the wheel of a truck because he wanted to go. You want to overwork? Let me tell you something. I don't care if they fire you. It's not worth going to prison over. That job ain't worth prison. Them finance ain't worth prison. You can't provide for your kids if you're in prison for killing somebody in it. They will go to a foster care. So you're worrying about your kids being homeless because you had to quit your job because your job is trying to overwork people. You better learn how to get a tent. They're only $150. Because once you're in that cell from being overworked, driving truck, you can't do for your kids anyway. So it's better that you know what I'm saying, be able to physically, because let me tell you, ain't nothing worse than being behind bars and something happens to your kids, you can't physically do nothing for it. Physically. If they're in a tent with you, hey, you made the sacrifice because you wanted to make sure that you're healthy for your kids and for your well-being. So that's what I'm trying to get you guys to understand. Breathe through the tension. You gotta take a break, take that break. Or you gotta just take it slow. Take it slow. Even if it's look, anything that's getting done slow is better than not at all. We know that already, right? But slow is better than stopping too. We know that. Taking it slow just means that you're still getting your job done, but you're taking it. Depending on how your situation, because obviously your situation is stressed out, so it's better to just take it slow. Like I said, rich people, they betray the movies. We laugh at it, but it's real. They could be in $1 billion deal, and they will not show it. They will not show that emotion. They're gonna sit there in that chair and say, "Yeah, man, you don't want the deal, you don't need the deal, okay. And you know what they'll sit there and they'll tell them they don't need them. The whole time they probably do, they're in debt. But it's a mind game. It's a mind game. They'll sit there and be like, yeah, we don't need it. And guess what? That person will walk in the door and come back in 5 minutes and say, you know what? I accept your offer. Now I got $1 billion. Whole time he was sweating in the inside, but he ain't gonna let that show. So I want you guys to remember that. In the inside, you're gonna do a lot. But the best way to not make crazy decisions and not to accept BS that comes with life is to take your time. You might get fired. You might lose your job. You might even say, fact is, I quit. But guess what? That's all according to your situation. And that means that you chose thinking it through and take your time. I remember I was telling you, like, yo, I need a break. But I would tell my manager, I need a break. One time I lost my phone. I didn't even go work. I was so stressed out. But guess what? When you work hard, you know the benefits of working hard, they will always accept you back. So I knew my manager, when I was working grocery store, he was like, yeah, man, that's cool. Because I worked hard. I didn't, not like I just kept doing it, but that's just comes with working hard. When you're a hard worker, they what they're gonna do, treat you out for one thing? No. So most times when you work hard and you deserve those breaks, they're gonna give it to you, right? That's gonna be concluded for this one. Appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. As always, like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know how you guys feel in the comment section below. See you guys in the next video. That's all I got to say.